Well, you mentioned a lot about acquisitions, it sounds like, Colton, and that's something that a few people or a lot of people may not know that we do, where you're going out and identifying properties that somebody had asked you to look for, or what does that process look like?
Yeah, so at Holderman, we have a wide variety of buyers come to us, and it can be, anyone just from, trying to sell another property in another state, rolling it into a 1031 exchange where they need to fill another property with the same general, price, and they want to invest it in farmland in Michigan because it's a very stable investment and has a 0% vacancy rate and it's offers attractive returns. And so whatever the process is, it's been really interesting and definitely a passion. It is to finding those individual farms to match what the buyer is looking for. Even sometimes I think that, ordinary people that have, 401k, that have investment funds, they don't understand and they don't know that there is an option for them to purchase farmland, and Halderman actually allows for that. Clients to never even step foot on the property. We can help with the investment analysis and actually looking at farm and doing comparable sales to see where our price is, and then once the farm is bought, we can also provide that farm management service, and we've done that on several clients that come to Halderman based on whatever goals they have, whether it's, just to buy $300,000 worth of farmland or whether it's, much larger than that, we can match the farm to their needs. And it's been a really fun project to work on for these, multiple clients who are looking for farmland for a variety of reasons.
So it sounds like you have worked with both smaller clients, people looking for recreational properties or farms near there so that they can grow their operation, as well as large investors.
Yep, correct. And everything and everyone in between. It's trying to understand, okay, we don't know how much we should pay for this, right? Or what does the market say? Well, that's where at Halderman we add extreme value into helping do some of that research and then negotiating with the seller, whether it's the listing agent or just the seller themselves. We can represent the buyer in that way to allow them to make something that's such a big decision, can make that a lot more clearly and more confident. And that's how we add our value during the acquisition process.
Okay. And you talk about value. If they're interested in purchasing land and want you to go out and help find it and do these things, what is the cost to the client?
That's something that we would discuss in kind of our introductory meeting as to exactly what the buyer is looking for. And if they don't know what they're looking for, then we can kind of show them our process and what that looks like. And then we kind of mold, okay, based on the amount of work and the amount of the wide range of services that we can provide on the acquisition side, then we tailor our fee as to how we will charge, and a lot of times the fee is actually just collected from the seller side.
Typically land that is already on the market, or have you ever approached an area where the land isn't for sale but the buyer is interested in a particular farm, and how do you handle those situations?
Yes, we have many strategies for both. Really depends on what the buyer wants. If they want a specific 3-mile radius, then obviously we try to look and see if anything's currently on the market. And if not, then, we'll either be making calls or go start knocking and trying to talk to those landowners on those specific farms just to see if we brought somebody that, would pay market price for your land, would you sell? And that's something that, again, we add value to the buyer because they don't have the time to do that or necessarily the expertise and how to approach people. And that's what we do on a daily basis. And we are actively on the market looking for those properties. And so, you come to us and say, okay, I want 500 acres. It doesn't have to be contiguous. I want these soils. I want this productivity. Well, that's great because I can actually go to my pool and see, what farms that are on the market right now, or some that are not on the market that I do know that would potentially sell. I can match that with what the buyer wants, and we can move things pretty quickly that way.
Perfect. Well, that's all very interesting, Colton. I guess I didn't realize all the things that you do on the acquisition side. Well, you've given us a lot of information on acquisition, Colton, and I really appreciate your time.
Appreciate the time, Nolan. Hope you're having a good day.